When you're smiling, when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, the sun comes shining right on through. Well, that's about the ninth take of that. I'm actually a trumpet player, and trying to play in the piano and sing at the same time is not my forte. But after about the ninth time, I made it through those 8 bars or so. A great old song from the 1920s and 30s called When You're Smiling. The whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, the sun comes shining right on through. There's scripture that says a cheerful heart, a smile, brings delight to the soul, delight to the heart. And that's true. But we don't always feel like smiling, do we? We don't always feel like laughing. And when somebody's really going through tough times, just coming up and sitting next to them and say, "Oh, come on, buck up, smile, be cheerful," that's not generally the right thing to do. So we want to be sensitive to what people are going through, but we also want to take to heart those words. I have a friend right now who doesn't have a lot to smile about. He's my age, he's diabetic, he just had part of his foot amputated. He's been in the hospital for several weeks now. When he goes home, he's not going to be able to go to the home as he knew it, because that home was infested with mold, had to be totally gutted and cleaned out, and it's being in the process of being repaired now with new furniture and different things, and fitted so he can get around in a wheelchair with a walker and things like that. So he's had a lot of things that just 2 months ago he never dreamed would happen or going on in his life right now. But as I go to visit him in the hospital, this isn't true 100% of the time, but I'll bet it is 90% of the time, he's really cheerful. He's looking at the positive side of things. He's laughing about how God has provided, how he's going to go home to a better, cleaner, nicer place than he had before. He talks about the new friends that he's made while he's in the hospital. He talks about the way that he has been able to cheer people up when they've come to help him at the hospital, taking care of him health-wise in all sorts of different ways. And he really is looking at the bright side of this whole deal. Now, occasionally he has pain, things happen that that he wishes hadn't happened that day or whatever, but for the most part, he's smiling, he's laughing, and he's bringing joy to people. Now, again, we don't always feel like that, but you know what? I found that even when I don't feel like that, sometimes if I just think about it, I'm just focusing on the bad things that are happening instead of looking at the overall big picture of how God is working out things for the good, and how I have so much to be thankful for, and there's even a silver lining in the thing that I'm going through right now. That may not always happen for you, but I certainly want to encourage you to think about the good things that are happening. Try to look at the big picture, see what God might be up to, and smile, and laugh, and bring a smile to some other people. Things will go much better for you and for them when you do that. So I hope you'll join me. When you're smiling. Thanks for watching today. See you next time.